right, even before the process has begun. We've seen, you know, the concerns that have been raised, like the ODM Secretary General who's talked about it. And certainly it's going to be quite a big debate today in the afternoon in the Senate, perhaps. What maybe, Mheshimiwa, you know, I know you're on the other side, but you can tell us how it will go. But so do you think that this begins to cast a shadow of doubt on the election process?
Well, depending with how it goes, because again, you know, when you look at equity must not only be done, but it must look like it's being done. So depending on how the debates go today, and depending on what proposals are accepted and what they're not, I mean, we really are going to have to wait to see what does the Senate actually, you know, settle on. If they decide to go on the proposal to change, then already we have a problem there. The process has already begun to be a bit questionable.
Do you think there's going to be a bit of a, you know, friction between now the National Assembly and the Senate in case those changes sail through in the Senate?
Yes, I think there will, but then I don't have much to say about it because we've still not seen like what is really going to happen and you know, like what the Senate actually decides, because right now we're just seeing them, you know, going back and forth. Right. But when they actually sit down to decide is when we will know, okay, so have the proposal gone through or have they not gone through? But then also I think it's a I really don't have much. Yes, I'm just, you know, I'm curious to see what happens.
Let's hear from
I'm curious
a person who is inside
the house. I'm also curious to understand.
Because we saw the speaker, I beg your pardon, the former speaker, of the National Assembly, that's Jesse Muturi. He actually spoke about this, and you know, he talked about the slots and the amendments that were made in the National Assembly. So of course in the Senate, with, you know, a change and a tweak in those amendments, it would, you know, perhaps, I don't know, would create some sort of tension between the two houses?
Yes, because initially as they had planned, one from the majority side and minority side,
very
it would have shown that now, yes, this bill is out to solve the problems that have been there. So if they go these other routes where they want to give the majority side that slot, definitely even those people who wanted that bill to pass, they will have more anxiety than anyone else. And that shows that already the process has not kicked on well. The doubts in the electoral process will still linger in our minds. And what I wanted to add, Zainabu, on what Ta said on religion, you see, religion, they should be our mentors. They should be our mirror. We look into them, we say, oh, religion has said, religion has said. Previously, I'm not talking bad of religion, they've not been, they've not done their part well, where we can say they've said and we really have to follow. You remember when we had COVID, the Ministry of Health directed all Kenyans to wear masks. Believe you me, even those who don't want to wear, the way it was coming out from the minister, it was Mutai. Everyone believed, oh, this is the right thing for us to do. So we need someone, if the religious class wants us to believe or they be our mentors, they should mean what to say. They should be neutral. They should not take sides.
And maybe by having those two slots in that selection panel, then perhaps the Interreligious Council will create and give a sense of, you know, arbitration in the process, perhaps.
I wish they should have been giving that arbitration from before. It should not start now. You see why I'm telling you? It should be something that is in them. We look and say, wow, this is what we should do. The religious leaders have said. So as Mama County from Kisii, I'm just giving them a task. Let them remain neutral. They do their thing.
Let me just comment.
Let's begin with